Hello everybody, and welcome to another hand feeding video. Today will be the second hand feeding video of the younger batch of cockatiels. Their last video was about 8 days ago, so you'll be able to see how much they've grown since then. Cockatiels, they start off very small and they end up quite large, so they have quite a bit of growing up to do in the meantime. Let's see if we can grab one out. Start off with this guy, and he sounds oh so hungry. The larger they get, the more insistent they get about their feeding. They do feed quite rapidly, a good steady rate, and it's important to control their head. They'll often stick out a wing, do a little flapping around. They'll eat pretty much a whole syringe now, which is 10 cc's. Let's see how that is. And again, you still got to be careful with cockatiels. They do tend to want to overeat, which can extend their crops too much. And they can stretch out the muscles, make it harder for the crop to empty. That'll do it for him. They always act like they're starving, even after a feeding. And they have sharp little nails. Here is the Lutino. Now some very nice yellows on this guy. Red eyes and all. A good latch on. Always important to control the head. Otherwise they can flail their head all over the place and get formula everywhere. Always want to make sure if there's any formula spilled around their beak, it does not get into their nostrils. That'll do it for him. Or her, can't really tell at this age. Good full crop, good for another 4 hours. Let's get the funny looking guy next. Now this guy got a scratch, quite a nasty scratch on his chest, on his crop. And because he's with other babies in the nest, and they do tend to pick on scabs, and a wound can take a long time to heal. So I made him a little fashionable little coat out of wet wrap, self-adhesive wet wrap, and low-tack adhesive surgical tape. He'll get a new little jacket every couple of days until he's all healed over. Any scratch on the crop you got to be very careful with. That's because of the elasticity of the skin there and the pressure that it is put under when it is full. I have never had a baby with a hole in their crop, but I imagine that would not be pleasant. And the jacket is loose enough so that the crop can be full without squeezing it too much. Don't want it coming back up. He'll heal up pretty good in about a week or so. This guy really wants some. good latch on. I think the cockatiels would swallow the whole syringe if they could. Keep up a steady stream. If it's too slow, they will end up swallowing a lot of air. You can see the other babies squabbling in the background. Once in the brooder, they're usually asleep, but out here in the bright lights, they're awake and active. The last one, he's got a little bit left in his crop still. That's good. Just a bit. They're like a terrier straining at the leash. There we go. You see some of the white feathers coming in on the wing along with the gray. Want to be careful if any of the formula drips onto their chin or chest. Make sure to clean that off. If it dries there, then when the other babies see it, they will try to pick it off them, and they can pull out feathers. And he's pretty much almost done. That'll do for him. Nice big crop, but in 4 hours it'll be empty again. They grow a lot every day. If they would just quit their screaming, and if you listen quiet, you can almost hear them grow. And another week or two and they'll be able to come out for lap time. A little bit of contact training. But right now their main job is to eat, poop, and sleep. There we go. They're graduated out of the smaller container. And they have the whole brooder to roam around in. And there we go. One batch of cockatiels, nice and fed. Tomorrow will be the second video of the Sunshee Connors. And boy, have they grown as well. See you then. Bye-bye.